Very random, Cancer, for some of you. Maybe this is like a progression energy for some. All right, but generally, I'm getting an energy where you have motherfuckers who are mad that you have started a family or you have a family, or I get a vibe of like someone being mad that like you have like you found a belonging, like belonging somewhere. I don't know if there's an Aquarius element going on here in the 4th house, or maybe there's Cancer in the 11th house. However, I'm just getting an energy where like motherfuckers are mad that you have found a sense of belonging, or you have a sense of like, I don't know, like I'm also hearing Virgo as well. There could be like whatever it is you're creating in this Cancerian energy, like it's authentic, it's real, it's pure. And I just feel like you have motherfuckers that are mad about this. Like, Piglet, please, baby. But anywho, hit it, hit it. Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Skiver, skiver. Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Looking real bad, yo. Yo, I don't know how rappers do it. Okay, let's see. I don't know. There's something happening. I feel very fast for you. And I don't know, I'm just kind of getting like, I'm also hearing Sagittarius. So I heard Sagittarius, I heard Virgo, I heard Aquarius. So 6th house, 9th house, could be 4th house due to, there's something, yeah, I'm getting some type of expansion in the 4th house, and this is causing other people to fucking be mad. Like, I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, I definitely feel like they're mad. They will be, especially with this full moon. That's going to be in Libra. Because that's definitely their partnership relationship sign. All right. And then it's exalted in Taurus. Taurus was dealing with awaiting judgment. I don't know. Let's see. Cancer. Yeah, they're mad that they're an attention whore. So we have Leo energy here. 5th house. You know what I'm getting? I'm kind of getting like some type of a sibling rivalry, especially after we just did Gemini, and Gemini deals with the siblings, and then Cancer is like the home. I'm getting some type of sibling rivalry, and that's why the fuck they're mad, okay? I don't know, yo, do not make me go get my family business deck. That is very interesting, very different. It's kind of like having a sibling who's like jealous of you, always has been, and it's like they wanted you to not have a life, like, you know. And I feel like you have one, or you're creating one, or whatever, and I just feel like they're mad. It's kind of like it's giving me like black sheep of the family, black crow of the family versus the golden child of that family. Like, it's kind of giving me that vibe. Yeah, especially with the Leo energy, that's like the golden child, like that's like the favorite child in the family, and you're like the black sheep of the family. I feel like the golden child, that is so weird. This energy makes me think of my sister. And her Mars is in Cancer. Oh, well. I feel like you're going to have sibling rivalry here. Okay, yeah, someone's mad they get passed around. Somebody else had that card as well. Or they could be, yeah, because after Gemini is a communication, and I was getting shit talking, and then I was getting Mars energy, and how Mars, and I was saying how something with, yeah, I was mentioning with Aries energy, which is ruled by Mars. I was saying how I was getting like a Mercurial energy going on, and how they wasn't fucking with it, right? I was saying how Mars doesn't fuck with Mercury, and I'm getting this energy right now they get passed around attention whore. I do feel like you have a sibling here who's jealous of you and they talk shit about you and this and that. Could even have a parent or parents involved in this here as well. It's giving me strong mercurial energy with this get passed around energy, and that's why they're mad, because like I feel like someone is mad, and so it's like an energy where it's like you are getting a life that they thought you would never fucking have. Like I'm trying to explain this dynamic without like exposing my dynamic, and I don't really say it's mine because I don't give a fuck, but clearly she does. I'm just getting an energy where it's like you're actually the golden child, but it was switched to where you were outcasted, and then the one that was supposed to be outcasted was the golden child. It's weird. It's a very weird energy. And so it's like a sibling like stole a replica of your life, and now that you are in your power, or you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, because after Gemini you're chosen for greatness, and then you have those who are chosen for basic. The basic child, okay, the basic sibling is mimicking a replica of your chosen greatness life, and now that you are actually living this greatness, it's making the basic. I'm trying to explain this without exposing homegirl, because it's not about me, but that's how the energy just immediately clicked. I don't know, this is just like, I'm adopted, so it's like my parents, everybody in my family just thinks that I'm a terrible person. You know, they think that I'm irresponsible. There's no way I'm ever gonna have kids. Like, they really believe this. It's even to the point where, like, if I mention kids to my dad, like, he'll be like, yeah, imagine you having kids. Like it's like everyone in my family knows I'm just not gonna be whatever the fuck they project I'm not gonna be. And my sister, she's always gotten the attention in the family. Me and her always been at odds. You know, it was just a weird, and I'm adopted, so I look better than her. It's just weirdness, okay? It's always been weird relationship with her. So she ended up marrying a white man. You know, he makes really, really good money. They have 2 kids together. They live out in the country, bumblefuck, you know, like that is my lifestyle. Like, that's something I've always envisioned, but she's living that and has been. And now I'm in a relationship, and I do believe, according to my astrology and the astrology charts, I really do believe he's the one. But he's white. He's white, and they're very similar, very similar. And it's almost kind of like me taking him home to like meet my father and shit like that. That it's like my sister is triggered. I'm kind of getting like a triggered, and like she's gonna start like doing weird shit or talking shit, some weird, like weird. It's a weird dynamic. It's really what I'm getting here. And I am getting like a Aquarius element here, where it's kind of like you may have been outcasted or felt like a black crow in the family, or some weird shit like, oh, the family just kind of like, it's almost like you feel like you were written off in a way or something like that. And I just feel like whatever you were written off on, like, I just feel like these people are eating their words. Yeah, okay, they're mad that you fucked his best friend and made him yes man. Yeah, it's like a lot of it's to me, it's like they're trying to paint you out to be an attention whore and whatever comes with the word whore, right? It's like trying to make you unappealing, or it's like, yeah, because they're really mad that you're independent. So this lets me know that, like, it's literally like that black crow, black of the family. It's like you went off and did your own thing. Like, you don't stick to the status quo. You're independent. You do your own thing. You live your life. And there's a blue heron coming through, and I've been seeing them a lot lately. I've never seen them this much before. I'm just getting like you broke free from some type of family dynamic, and when you did that, like, all this lies about your character and who you are started to come through, and it's like it's stuck and it's sticked, all right? And it's like they were mad you didn't have a fear of missing out on this family time. I don't even really feel like they were really family. They're mad that you simply don't give a fuck. Yeah, they're mad that you always get the last word. And I know I told you that word, emphasis on the word, words, Mercury, we have the moon. If there's a fucking full moon occurring in Libra, that's like, they're definitely going to be mad at it, because it's like you're getting the last fucking word, period. So it's like all this shit they were saying, like, oh, you're a whore, you're not going to be this, you're never going to find love, you're never going to get children, no one's ever going to love you, you're meant to be alone, you're alone, 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 alone. All right, it's kind of like you may have believed that for some time, and it ain't nothing wrong with it, you know, but it's just kind of like what had happened was all they did was build you up to not have a fear of missing out. Now you don't give a fuck, and now it's like you get the last word because you don't give a fuck. That's so weird. Or this is like, I don't know, this is just like you never having something that everyone else had, right? And it's like you now finally have that same thing, but it's not the same thing, it's actually better. And it's like now you got other motherfuckers who are mad that like you're in the same, I don't know, it like, it's kind of like, let's say you get into a loving, happy, pure relationship, right? And like you really feel like there's an element of like God sent you this person. It's like now you're in a relationship, and now everyone else who's been in a relationship, it's toxic. They're now mad at you for being in a relationship now. Like, why? It's like you ain't allowed to belong or be loved. To be loved, to be loved, to be loved. Yo. Or this is like you getting, you know, you getting paid a certain amount at work and you get a raise. And it's like you got people who are making more looking at you like, why did you get a raise? It's like they don't want you to get, it's like, it's basically this energy where it's like they want you doing good but not better than them vibes. And I feel like at this time motherfuckers are mad because you're going to be doing better than them vibes. Like, imagine putting all your energy, time, and effort into trying to make sure somebody does not have. And then they end up having, and what they end up having is way more than what they would have had you have had let them have it. And that's where that Sagittarius energy is coming from. I'm also hearing, no man, what door God opens, no man can close. Well, damn. And I know I literally just got the symbol from the Kabbalah. That's Kokma. I think it's called Kokma, and that's right next to Binah, because I'm ranked number 3. That's right next to Kokma. That's like the second, or maybe that's the yeah, that is actually the second path. These two, Binah and Kokma, come together, and then they create the crown, Kether. Yo, so yeah, it's way better. You're high ranked, okay? All right, I don't mean to get spiritual on the why are they mad, but that's definitely a vibe. All right, let me just write down this title. I really am just getting that you're doing better than them. Like, I'm not going to go as far as to say, like, my sister wants me to be homeless, fucked up, and all this other weird shit. I wouldn't put it past her. But I'm not going to go as far as to say she's that malicious. I just know that she... I'm not sure. I can't even... I don't even want to tap into that. There's just a weird... It's just an element of, like, you being loved and feeling belonged and wanted, and now it's like motherfuckers are mad that you belong somewhere and that you're loved and that you're wanted by someone. Like, that's really the vibe that I'm getting here. It's kind of like them projecting 7 of Cups. Oh, you're a whore, you're never gonna get married, you're never this, you're never that. Oh, you're too dumb, da 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 da. Ain't nobody. Oh, you're never gonna have kids, you're never gonna be responsible enough, you ain't shit, bitch. Like, it's giving me that energy, man, and it hurts because it's coming from the 4th house of family, right? It's looking like, especially with that Sagittarius energy I'm getting, especially at the 7th house, Libra, who else in Virgo, I do feel like there is like you being welcomed into another family here. This is definitely like a foreign type of different family from what you are familiar to. It's kind of like either you're like, it's kind of giving me marriage vibes, okay? Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like, I mean, it could be 2 of Cups. You could be mixing up, linking up with someone else that makes you feel belonged, or this could literally be the real deal, holy fucking filled lovers. There's a marriage that's occurring. All right. Yeah, we have the King of Wands here. Yeah, Nine of Cups, especially with they're mad that you're an attention whore. So it's kind of like someone thought that they had it all figured out about you and what you get into. Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Like, I don't know, somebody went as far as to say you was a prostitute, a whore. All right, like, you don't do this, you don't use condom. It's really reckless. And you're not going to get a commitment. Nobody's going to want to commit to you. You're not Queen or King of Pentacles worthy, Star card. You're not gifted. It's look, Queen of Pentacles right here. Look. Knight of Swords coming out reverse. Oh, that's that talking shit card. Yo, the Knight of Swords reverse is somebody talking big shit, and I see it. I did see the Leo energy, the strength card, so that's where that big shit talking is coming from, but I put it back because this is just something that I don't even really. King of Cups reverse, it's like, yeah, you don't deserve love. You don't deserve somebody to nurture you with this cup. You don't deserve somebody to commit to you. Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. You're just a Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reverse, like with this attention whore energy. It's like somebody thought that you were literally a man's whore. Nine of Cups. You were a man's whore, Nine of Cups. You were never going to get commitment. You were never going to get this Jupiter energy. And here's Jupiter, which is Sagittarius, is what I'm getting. This is so crazy to me, man. But I guess not. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, me personally, I got my IC in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, and the IC is in the 4th house. So I damn near have an Aquarius moon, basically. I know this energy for real. Oh, I know this energy for real. Yeah, this is like people talking shit on you all your life. All of your life. Up until adulthood. These kings and queens coming out, that's representing adulthood. Like, you are a adult and you still got people. I don't know. This could even just be like, maybe you were a little thought bot back in the day. I was not. So for those of y'all, because I know I mixed my family business in there. I was never a thought bot. I never had a whole phase. But the way I look. I was always kind of outcasted due to the way I look. I'm adopted and I look better than my sister, who is biologically belonging to my parents who adopted me. Like, it's always been a rivalry. Unfortunately, I've always been that little sister. You know, I wanted my big sister to like me. I tried to copy her. Like, you know, but she didn't like me. And still doesn't as an adult. I don't know why. But it's like she still, you know, tries to fake the funk and shit like that. But I know you don't like me. Like, I know you don't. It's kind of like, yeah, like I'm hearing concubine. Like, it's kind of give me that energy. I also been picking up on a lot of past life energy as well. And as I say that, you have 3 vultures just circling the block, literally. Because, like, for me personally, I was adopted, but my biological mother allegedly was a prostitute. I'm one of 14, and all of us have different fathers. And so it was already projected on me that I was going to end up like my biological mother. I was going to be a prostitute like she was. I was going to be overly sexualized. I was just going to be a fucking demon semen, right? And so my parents who adopted me, or at least my mother, who's a Sagittarius woman, she went through great lengths to isolate me and to, I don't know, like, make sure that didn't come to pass. I do respect that, you know, version, but she did it in a very malicious way. Very malicious. She would call me ugly, fat. I would have hand-me-down clothes. She would never do my hair. I never had a name. I was addressed as an adoptive child. Is that the adoptive child? Like, I didn't have a name. There would be times where they'd be like, why, I'm going to send you back to the adoption place if you don't act right. Like, who says shit like that? Like, I was always like, if I don't act right, I'm going to get sent back to the adoption place. So I never felt like I belonged. All right. And then it was like my sister, even they have, my sister has a brother. So they have my parents who adopted me have 2 biological children of their own. And then they adopted 2, which me and my brother. But I remember, like, my brother and sister who I was adopted into, right? They would be like, why did you adopt them? Send them back. Like, they didn't want us. Like, you know, I remember these things. And so, like, my whole life playing out, it's always been like a competition for some reason, like with my sister and me. Like, I don't know why. I never wanted to compete. I'm just kind of getting this energy. And then it's like when I started coming into my looks and my little, I don't know, I used to be a little thicker and stuff like that. Like, I was just always like made to feel bad for who I was and how I looked. And I can't control that. All right. And then it's like my sister, I guess, got jealous of that. And it was just a weird thing. And I'm only telling y'all this energy because it feels like it's like past life energy kind of replaying. Or this is like a Six of Cups energy, like trying to replay as an adult. Or this is literally like people eating their fucking words. Like I said, you are nothing like what these people claim that you were going to be. That's why they're mad you get the last word and you're independent. It just seems like to me like y'all created a life for yourself here that's completely opposite to what they thought. You were supposed to be a hoe. You were supposed to be on your back with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, all in the name of being an attention whore, or being someone's, whore. I mean, it's very unfortunate. I don't know. And I feel like for some of you, if you guys do carry on and, you know, create your own family and you cut those and you rebuke that and all this other shit, like, I just kind of feel like you're going to have people who are mad because it's like, you are not going to treat your children the way that you were treated. It's like an energy where like, it's kind of like trying to damage you before it's a very fucked up situation, or they try to make it a fucked up situation. They expected a fucked up situation, but I don't really feel like that's what's going to happen here. Yeah, you see right through them, and that's why they're mad. That's equivalent to you always get the last word. You being independent, you always getting the last word reminds me of the Ace of Swords. And that's exactly why with Aries energy, every knee shall bow and every tongue is going to be fucking confessing, especially when this moon hits in Libra. You going to have people, they going to have to right their wrongs on God, on gang. I'm definitely getting a energy where I'm telling you right now, these people in this first house, they were so concerned about how you looked and you was this and you're that, and I'm telling you, they're gonna have to bow down on that shit. Like, oh, I was getting passed around. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm an alcoholic. I'm never gonna find love. Like, there's this reader I used to listen to, and I stopped because I just stopped listening to everyone, but I really liked her. And I'm going to shout her out because I really do like her. Her name is, Brittany, the Cosmic Wifey. And I remember, like, when I used to watch her, she had and I don't shout out nobody, so you guys know the vibes. Like, I really fuck with her energy. But she was just saying how, like, she has a mother, and her mother would, like, try to talk shit to her husband, who's her husband now, but try to deter him from marrying her. Because at the time, she was an alcoholic. At the time, she was dealing with certain shit, or maybe she overcame that, right? But her mother kept trying to bring it to this guy's attention so that he wouldn't marry her. Like, the whole intent was to make sure that this man would not marry her daughter because she didn't like her daughter, right? And it's just kind of like, luckily, she got a man that says, fuck the mom. Like, I fuck what you're talking about. Like, they ended up are married, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I remember her saying how, like, the family that she's married into, her in-laws, they all love her, show love, treat her like a daughter for real. Like, she's even gone into stories about how, like, she lost her car, some crazy ass shit, and her mother-in-law went and bought her a car. Like, she didn't even ask. So the mother-in-law wanted to do this. Like, it's like that type of energy where it's like, I feel like it's your family who is going to be mad because it's like you're going to be adopted, or you're going to be married into a family that is loving and is there for you and does support you and doesn't look at differences and doesn't try to put you against others. It's like an energy where it's like you are taking on another family or something like that. Or this could be like the world loves you. It's like whatever you did not receive in the fourth house, it's like you're going to be receiving it on a much larger scale. Hence is why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Hence is why they wanted you to be some type of whore, so you wouldn't tap into this Wheel of Fortune energy. You wouldn't tap into it. You are. And that's really why they're mad. You see right through them. You can see exactly what it is that they have done. You can see that the calling that they try to call upon you, the light, like, you can see, you know what I'm saying? Raise a child up in the way in which they should go. I'm telling you, the way in which they thought you was going was not the way in which God had a plan. Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you. Because you can see right through them, and you get the last word that lets me know, Knight of Swords in the reverse. They were using the tongue, the power of the tongue, for death. And now they're mad that you are in the light. Now they're mad you overcame. Refer back to the Virgo reading that I did. This is giving overcoming to become. You have overcome the worst. You have overcome the worst, and now it is your time to become, and that is why they're mad. Oh, I'm not going to have children. I'm not fit to be a mother. You're going to be a mother. And a better one at that. Oh, I'm not intelligent. Oh, okay. I'm smarter than watch me build this $1 million business. Oh, I'm not. It's like whatever was said on you. Oh, you're just I'm just a hoe. I'm not gonna get. I'm just gonna attract knuckleheads. Oh, boop, king in your life, a loyal one at that, or queen. Take it out. It's like I don't really fuck with Cancer energy, but I do now after this point, and I think this is what I needed to feel before I can proceed confidently in the Cancer readings. Yeah, because Cancer, y'all was dealing with staying way past the due date, the expiration date with the runes. So y'all been clinging to a family dynamic or whatever the fuck like that, and you should have been moved on. You should have been married. You should have been had children. You should have been. I kind of want to cry, but I kind of don't. I don't because, like, you deserve this shit. Whoever this is for. And I know I did another reading. I think it was for Pisces. I was saying, oh my God, you're going to be so spoiled, so spoiled, so spoiled. None of y'all have to be a Pisces. Y'all don't have to even got to be a Cancer sign. This is what's going on in the 12th house. I read for houses. And the Wheel of Fortune is also attached to the Pisces energy, the 12th house, as well as the 9th house. Only difference between the two would be the 10th house, Capricorn, public image, career, status, and Aquarius energy, wealth, gains, associations, networking. Yep. Yep, it's not your problem. You're not making it theirs. That was the last Why Are They Mad I did for Cancer. It's not your problem, and they're mad that you're not making it your problem. Exactly. It's really amazing, yo, that family. And it makes also sense because I've been noticing with the geese, I don't see as many this year. But last year I was raising up a geese family, 2 of them at the same damn time. They had babies. The block was hot last spring. It was hot as fuck. I have not seen really any geese at all. And then the geese I do see are extremely combative. And I'm mentioning geese because geese are family-oriented birds, but they treat their own like shit. They treat their own like shit, but yet they're family-oriented birds. That's literally how people operate in life and family dynamics. Y'all hate each other. Y'all treat y'all like shit. You don't love them. You don't care for them. You wish ill on them secretly, but yet, yeah, oh, that's my family though. I'm gonna keep being around there. That's my family though. Yeah, some of y'all are just like, yeah, fuck all that. Side note, someone, that's so funny. Side note, someone who has Cancer placements, they're mad that you didn't give them head. Yeah, that was so random. You know what? Maybe I need to go to Leo's energy at this point. Because somebody, it's time to go to Leo. Yeah, it's time to go to Leo. I don't know, though. That's funny. I feel like y'all got a king. Oh my God. And my nipples are itching. Sorry, y'all. I think this is like a new thing of mine. I don't know what that's about. You know how some people's nose itches? Like mine does sometimes, but I'm starting to notice like my tits. But I think that's also a Cancerian thing. Yeah, I feel like... I feel like y'all have a King of Wands here. Like I said, it's like y'all have a king. And they thought, you know, they're going to be talking shit like, oh, that's just somebody's using them for sex and just for their own pleasure. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, fuck what they are talking about. We have a pair here. And I feel like duty calls right now. What's happening right now with all of this? I feel like they're mad that you're not. You have a very demanding king, I will say. Could very well be a Leo for real. But it's just kind of like, it's like, I feel like this king is rushing me to be done because you need to go handle some business. Yo, what? I guess I'm gonna be adding a new series. It'll be the sex series. We're gonna be adding some sex going on here, but that's only gonna be on Patreon because I don't want to look like a karmic ass reader and shit. No. Yeah, you while your family and all of them is mad that, you know, while they're mad, whatever they got going on, talking shit, I just feel like y'all gonna be over here, King of the Wands and Queen of the Wands, and yeah. Also, yeah, I'm getting Capricorn because remember I was getting readings. I was doing readings and I was getting like music, but it was like sexual music, and it was coming from Capricorn. And since when is Capricorn sexual? Yeah, there's a meeting in my bedroom. Yeah, and then dream someone wants to meet you in the middle, can't escape karma. Oh my god. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn for real. All right, you could be, yeah, and I just mentioned, yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. They may have their Capricorn in Jupiter. They may have like a double Capricorn midheaven. So Capricorn in the 10th house. They have Capricorn somewhere. They may have their moon in Capricorn. They could have motherfucking, I am getting strong Leo energy as well. So it's crazy because it's like all the things that they claim, especially with the horror thing. I just feel like you may very well be that for your person though. Like it's like they got it all wrong. Pisces energy, like they're yeah, but somebody's mad you ain't give them head. So I really feel like that has to do with that Leo. Okay, I feel like you're dealing with a Leo or somebody has a big ego. It's gonna be something like that. But they're mad you ain't. Shame. Congratulations.